Hello and welcome, dudes, dudettes, and Doritos. A week or so ago, I reached 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is a lot of people. I thought I would only reach 5K by the end of June, and it is May, and we are 2,000 over that. It is so bizarre to think that 7,000 people like me enough to subscribe to me. Thank you so much for your support. It has meant so much to me, and I've had so many wonderful experiences in this community. I did not expect to get as far as I have, and I'm so grateful. This contest is a bit of a mix of two things. Crab Ragoon hosts fashion contests with their characters, and I love that idea. Crab Ragoon gave me permission to use that idea, but I will be adding my own twist on it. I really like the amount of freedom with my last mood board contest, so I will add some freedoms to this as well. Let's get to the contest. The theme of this contest is...
Marriage!
Yes, Gemma and Ember are getting married, and yes, this is canon. Gemma and Ember are characters in the original series I'm writing with my cousin Lyria. This wedding is not just ooh, love, marriage, blah blah blah. No, this wedding was very controversial amongst most dragon society. Many disapproved of this union, because you see Gemma is Queen of Lunaria, part of the monarchy. Ember, on the other hand, was raised an anarchist, right hand to the leader of the revolution. Ember did choose to leave and join the monarchy, however he is still universally recognized as an anarchist. This is not just a wedding, this is Lunaria turning against Solaria, an act of rebellion in itself, but it is also a beautiful moment for the couple. Okay, but what is the contest? How is this going to work? Well, my friend, you get to help me set up the ceremony. There are many things you can do. You can design outfits for the bride and groom, you could write a song that will be played at the wedding, you could design a wedding cake, you could even make some vows for the couple, pretty much anything to help set up the wedding. This contest is more about creativity than anything. Think outside the box. There are some boundaries and rules. 1. Your entry must be appropriate. If you wouldn't show it to your grandma, don't show me. 2. It must be respectful to my characters. This story is really important to me. 3. It must be your own work, so no tracing, copying, or use of AI. And 4. Be creative. 5. Have fun. Before we go over the prizes, here is some art and a bit of story. I'll continue the story with the contest results so you can see how I incorporate your ideas. The marble tiles click and clatter below my claws as I stride towards the mirror that rests upon the back wall. Branching shelves stretch on either side, swirling twigs framing my reflection and carrying crystals, leaves, stones, and jewelry. I stand before myself and admire the work done by Amorphia. She complemented my scales perfectly with the rippling claws and cascading chains and gemstones. Nebula's cuff sits comfortably upon my wrist as usual, but all my other jewelry has been swapped, shiny and new, unfamiliar yet welcome graciously. With each movement of my body, the adornments sparkle, illuminating my face and eyes. I can barely bear to look into my eyes. One sees clearly, its usual blue, however the other turned bloody and swollen. Despite the pain, Amorphia still managed to make it look beautiful. A patch covers the wound, a patch white laced with gold. I hope it doesn't bleed through. Music flows from the curtain with a timid summer breeze. I can smell the pond outside, and the flowers as well. Outside they await me, everyone. What if I trip as I exit? What if I fall into the pond? It sounds unlikely, however I am clumsy. What if the headdress gets caught in the curtain? That would be quite an entrance, wouldn't it? Gemma? Lyria's voice calls from the door. I turn and smile nervously. She carries the last of my jewelry and final touches to my appearance. You look amazing. And nervous, she exclaims. I look towards the ground as I reply. Yeah, just afraid I'll be my usual self and topple over. Lyria laughs as she raises the headdress above me. If you fall, I will catch you, I always do. Or I will push you over, I do that more often. I chuckle as she places the headdress around me. I turn towards the mirror again. The ivory antlers arc forward, a dynamic flow of white engraved with gold patterns. More glittering ornaments dangle from it and frame my face. Lyria smiled at me in approval. She too looked incredible. I wonder what Ember looks like. He too waits patiently for my appearance. I can even hear his voice outside, a faint echo of his laugh beneath the music. You ready? Lyria asks, and she floats gracefully to my side. I nod my head, excitement and anxiety brewing within me. We stand side by side, facing the curtain. We exchange a few breaths, the last moments of preparation before we step into the golden bath of sunshine. The song begins to change and the crowd begins to quiet. Lyria straightened her back and I follow her lead. She escorts me through the curtain, into the blossoming breeze, sun dipping below the wavering willows, and the serene pond sparkling below. The attendance is small, only a few show up. Lyria, Cyrene, Pistachio, Cloudtop, Amorphia, Comet, and maybe a few others. And Gemma and Ember, obviously. I'll leave the rest up to you. So now the prizes. Third place will receive a portrait of one of their characters. Second will receive a full body of one of their characters. And lastly, first will receive a free commission and an adopt of any breed, tribe, theme, whatever. I'm not sure how many mentions I will include, but probably more than 10. For this one, I will make a playlist of the entries. To submit an entry, you can either put @SleepyGemstone in the title of your YouTube video or post. You can also email sleepygemstone@gmail.com with your entry. When you submit, I would appreciate it if you also commented on this video if you are able, just to ensure that I see the entry. The due date is July 12th. Yes, I am giving plenty of time for this one, so take your time. You are allowed an infinite amount of entries, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Have fun, I can't wait to see your entries.